Hi guys, welcome to Living the Empowered Life channel. As you know, my name is Yvonne, and on this channel I share with you all things empowering, encouraging and inspiring. So today guys, I am taking you out and about with me. Usually I do say when I go to places of interest I will take you out and about with me, and today is one of those days. I am going to the Brady Business and Tech Exhibition or Conference. I booked my tickets probably about 2 weeks ago now, so I'm really looking forward to going. Would you believe it guys, this is my first time going to any type of networking event since February 2020. Wow, 4 years ago guys. Well, you know, there was a lot going on. Obviously we had the pandemic, which hit just after February 2020, and then obviously after that, you know, that went on for a couple of years, and then trying to do things with my business, I really wasn't really thinking about networking events. And then I was studying, doing my master's degree, so it kind of makes sense that I haven't gone back out to a networking event in a little while. But also as well guys, if I'm being honest, I am not really fond of in-face networking events. I get nervous, I get anxious. It is quite a challenge for me, so it wasn't like I was really motivated to go. But I do understand that networking is part of business. It is part of, you know, getting your stuff out there. And I am bringing my podcast cards with me because I did an unboxing video where I talked about, you know, my unboxing of my podcast cards. So I will be bringing these along with me, and it's basically details of my podcasting cards, of my podcast I should say, and my business details, you mean empowerment, and all kind of my social media handles. My target is to give out 50 of these cards, which will involve interaction, which will involve conversation, and maybe I will even find a new guest or some new guests for my podcast. So I'm excited to be going. It is in the area of Canary Wharf in London, which is a really nice area. The weather outside has been horrible over here in London, UK for the last couple of days. When I say it has been just chucking it down, really chucking it down. Heavy rain, you know, it's been awful. But at the moment it's held up. So I'm going to be on my way because I really don't want to get wet. And I'm hoping today really to get from this exhibition conference ideas on how to grow my businesses. I am going to be launching my third business in the new year, which I will be excited to reveal more to you as I go along. But basically, I want to get some tips and ideas on how to grow my business, how to work better in my business, obviously to network with other people, to connect, you know, and see what everybody else is doing. But really this event is for women today, so all the speakers are geared towards women's challenges, issues, things to help women in business, which is really needed, I think. And if you don't know who Karen Brady is, over here in the UK, she's on a show called The Apprentice. She's also chairwoman of a football club and so many other things. She does lots of business related things, so she's very credible to be able to do this type of conference. But yeah, I'm going to get going now, and I will see you guys in a bit. So guys, I'm at West Ferry now. I thought that the event was at Canary Wharf. Well, to get off at Canary Wharf, it's all in the same area, but I'm in West Ferry, and basically the event is in a place called Custom House, which meant that I had to change at Bank, get off at West Ferry, and now I'm waiting on the tube to Custom House, which is about 6 minutes wait. It's quite a slow morning, not really much people on the platform. I think I'm going to miss at least 2 of the events that I wanted to go to, 2 of the speaking events, which start at 11 o'clock. I did leave my house a little bit later than I would like to. I wasn't really organised this morning guys, but I should reach there for the next talk at 11:40. So guys, today what I forgot to say is that because it's a business event, I've decided to go for like a casual, smart look. So, I mean, I will insert a picture here of what I'm wearing, but I really wanted just to be comfortable and be able to walk around. The outfit that I originally had planned for today, oh gosh, it was a little bit uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable as in, you know, it's not something I would usually wear because I only buy clothes that I wear, but for what I was going to wear it for to come to this event, it just felt a little bit too tight, and I wanted something to wear that was like free flowing. So I mean, I've got on my All Saints leather skirt, I've got on a top from a plain black long sleeve top from Arquette, and also as well I've got on this blazer. I am planning only on staying at this event until probably about 2:30, 3 o'clock, because I've got to get back, I've got, you know, to cook for my family and other things, and I've got to do some work as well, so there's that. So guys, I've reached down to Excel at Custom House, so I'm just making my way to the venue now. So it looked like it was going to chuck down with rain a little while ago, but now the sun is coming through. You know, you never know with this English weather, it's just always one thing or another. But yeah, I'm just making my way into the venue now. Lots of people down here compared to up at West Ferry, so it looks like there are a lot of people that are going to be going to this event. Okay guys, I feel like I am completely lost. I'm going to see if I can ask somebody if they can help me, because I don't know where it is I'm actually meant to be going. But this place is actually really, really huge. So it's literally taken me like an hour to get down from South London down here. I just had to ask the security guard where to go because I got a little bit lost, but apparently it's in gate N8. There are lots of people down here, guys. Not just women, but men, so it'll be interesting to see inside if they are women, well, not women, obviously there's going to be women, but if there are as many men as there are women that are going to this event. It looks like the Excel Centre is made up of lots of different kind of places where people have exhibitions. And they have like working hubs and stuff where people can sit and work as well. I just quickly show. So as you can see, like they have like all these kind of places where people can sit down and have a break or work and stuff. Quite a big place, and there's lots of different vendors, lots of different shops. I'm still at N5, I'm supposed to be at N8. It's quite a bit of a walk, but I'm sure I will be there soon. Thank you.
Is it not?
So guys, I've already given out about 4 of my podcast cards. Up here seems to be a mixture of different stands of businesses to do with, you know, women's businesses and women's topics. A lot of the talks are based within the stands. I'm still trying to find my first one to go to. And the ones that I've seen already so far, they seem to be like really, really packed. So people are actually standing outside. So hopefully I will be able to hear, you know, some of the talks today. It's really noisy in here, as you can gather. But yeah, I'm just going to see if I can try and find a talk to listen to anyway. I am so glad that I chose to wear something that was comfortable, because I think I would have been too hot. In here it's really hot, and from the looks of things, a lot of women are wearing like casual stuff. I'm going to go across now and have a look at the intellectual property stands, and then I'm going to try and make my way to one of the talks that I had down that I wanted to see today. I learned about intellectual property in my module for my master's degree, and it was really interesting to learn about that. The podcast is about helping women to find courage to go after the things they want in life. Also, as well, I'm like a 5-time author. I've got my own business and stuff, so I'm just trying to spread my podcast around as well.
Oh, okay, I see.
My name's Yvonne.
I'm Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. Do you have your own business?
I'm considering one.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you've come to see some speakers today and stuff?
Yeah, look at what's
okay.
going on.
Well, it's nice meeting you and stuff, and we'll probably see each other again in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Thank you.
That's enough for a podcast card, guys, that I've given out. So I'm now going to see if I can try and see what some of these stands about. I initially wanted to go to the copyright intellectual property stand, but it seems to be quite busy. It's been really hard to try and listen to any of the speakers, which is really disappointing. There's lots of people here, but because everything is just like in one place and not like in rooms where the noise could kind of be concealed a bit, it's just really hard to listen to any of the speakers. I haven't heard anything yet because of the noise, but I'm still going around and I'm still trying to network and mix with people. I've given out quite a few of my podcast cards already, which I'm really pleased about because I didn't think I'd be able to do it, or I'd be awkward. It may just be a thing where I just recap on the day and tell you what I thought of it, because I can't really give you any kind of update or summary on any of the speakers I've spoken to. Well, not spoken to, like listened to, so we'll see.
With the best will in the world, and I promise I will try my most best to get everything I possibly can into half an hour. Unfortunately, one seminar is not going to change your life. It's annoying, isn't it? Who wants a magic wand just to land on their lap and they can just make it all better? It'd be great, wouldn't it?
So guys, I've just stepped in not too long ago from going to the business and technology event at Excel London. My camera, well, my battery died, so I couldn't get to kind of finish my final thoughts on the event at the venue. So I'm just quickly coming on here now to just share my final thoughts about this event. Overall, I would give this event probably a 6 out of 10. I think one of the main things that let down the event a little bit was just that it was very hard to hear any of the speakers talk. It was quite noisy. There was a lot of people there, and obviously that's a good thing when you have an event to have lots of people, but it just made it very difficult to hear, because of the layout of the venue, the different speakers, what they were saying, because everybody was talking. It was like in a kind of layout where everything was just open plan, so there was no kind of rooms or enclosures where the speakers were doing their talks. When I went to the where the Ideal Home Show is, Kensington Olympia, when I went to some of the kind of events there, when they had speakers, they would have like more enclosed spaces so you could get to hear what the speaker was actually saying. But overall, I think this event is good for those who are in business. I also think this event is good for women who want to get into like new career avenues, like in tech. They were particularly looking for women from diverse backgrounds. So there were a lot of women from Black and ethnic backgrounds that came to this event today. So they were kind of really specific, for example, Ministry of Defence, about who they want to kind of, speak to today about, the positions and things they offer within their organisation. And quite a few of the companies there were like that. They were obviously looking for women to join or to get involved within their organisations, but also as well, particularly looking at women from Black ethnic backgrounds, because in tech, apparently not a lot of women are in those spaces. And there are organisation networks out there that do cater to Black women in tech. There's one that I follow on Instagram, and they hold events specifically for Black women in tech. So that is a good look. That is something that is definitely positive. Overall, as I said, the event I felt would have been elevated even more if there were rooms that were more enclosed so people could get to listen to the speakers. Some talks were more popular than others, and where that happened, people had to stand up at the back because of the seating. And yeah, I don't think that I would go again. I'm glad that I did go because I did get to hand out so many of my podcast cards. I got to have conversations with different women, which is definitely good because, as I was saying this morning, you know, I get awkward at networking events and I overthink things, I think, sometimes when I go to them. But today I managed to go, and you know, it was just natural. I had good conversations with women from different backgrounds. I mentioned in one of the videos that I tended to at one point gravitate to more women who were like me, Black women, to hand out my cards. But once I kind of clocked that I was doing that, I started to switch it up. So I started to get myself out of my comfort zone and approach women that I normally wouldn't approach, white women, Asian women. And, you know, it was absolutely fine. It was great to be able to do that. So I'm really pleased that I actually challenged myself to do something different than I usually do. So that is a great thing. But it's been a while, as you probably could tell, since I vlogged like that, because I don't usually do face-to-face vlogs a lot. So going into the new year, that's something I want to try and do more face-to-face vlogs and become more kind of natural with it. But, you know, I'm glad that I got a chance to vlog like that today. And yeah, I am looking forward to going to other network events. So I think the next things that I'm going to will be a couple of art exhibitions. So do look out for those videos as well. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.